Hey, what's up guys, welcome to the 5th episode of Gaming Discussions. This episode is also going to be a product review. In this episode, we are going to take a look at this budget Xbox One clone controller for PC and we'll find out whether is it worth it or not. But before we proceed any further, be sure to like this video and press the subscribe button to never miss any future episode of Gaming Discussions. Also, shout out to Safemi Beatz for providing the instrumental music for this video. Check out his channel from the link in the description. So let's start our review. The product we are going to take a look at is the Claw-Shoot wireless gamepad. We will take a deeper look about this gamepad's build quality, performance and battery life in this video. As always, let's start our review with the unboxing experience of the product. This is one of the simplest packaging of any computer gadget that I ever used. The box is a cheap cardboard package with some pictures and features of the controller. As we open the box, we will find a user manual. Along with the manual, we will find another package which contains the charging cable and the wireless dongle. And finally this bubble wrap which contains the controller itself. On the first look, this looks exactly like an Xbox controller. Obviously, there is no third-party company's logo on an original Xbox controller, but it looks approximately 80% like the original one. But dare I say, don't let these looks fool you. Why? Let me clarify it. Let's talk about the build quality for a moment. The build quality of this controller is not so great. It uses a cheap quality plastic as its building material. One casual drop and this controller may receive some serious damage. You may say that it is a budget controller and that's why it used cheap plastic. But if you look at other controllers in the same price range, they offer way far better build quality than this controller. Now let's talk about the feel of the controller. On the sides, this controller gives soft rubber grips which are useful if you have sweaty hands. Talking about the keys, the main A, B, X and Y keys are clicky and good. The D-pad is bit mushy, but I like it. Nothing to complain about here. The analog sticks are loose. Looser than I would like, but luckily there are no random analog drift issues. If you play casual first-person shooter, hack and slash or fighting type of games, then this controller serves its purpose well. For more hardcore games like FIFA or PES, I don't think these analog sticks would survive for a month or two. Now moving on to the shoulder buttons. The bumpers feel great, they are clicky and very responsive, but I'm not happy with the triggers. They are loose, mushy and feels like they might come off any second. The other generic Xbox controller that I'm using since 2016 has tighter trigger and analog sticks than this controller. After the build quality, let's talk about the battery life. The battery section of this controller has no complaints from my side. This controller has an awesome battery life. It advertises 10 hours of battery life. I haven't officially tested these figures by myself, but I can assure you that you can complete a full game with this controller on a single charge. I have completed Resident Evil 2 Remake on a single charge with this controller, so I don't have any complaints regarding the battery life. Now let's take a look in the operating features and working of this controller. As you press the home key, this controller turns on and all of LED indicators start blinking. When you connect its receiver to the computer, LED stops blinking and only one LED stays on. This LED represents the mode in which this controller is working in. This controller supports both X input and direct input modes. You can switch between these modes by holding down the home key. In X input mode, this controller works as an Xbox controller, whereas in direct input mode, it works like any other generic controller. On its back, this controller provides a reset button which can be accessed by using SIM ejecting tool in case your controller freaks out and it needs to be resetted. Since it is a wireless controller, you might be curious about its connectivity range and input lag. It advertises 10 meters of connectivity range, and yes, it connects approximately in that sort of range, and there is no input lag. But sadly, there is no Bluetooth. It connects only via the 2.4 GHz dongle. You have to pay extra for its Bluetooth wireless variant. Fun fact, this controller works with the receivers of other wireless controllers in case if you lose the receiver dongle of this controller and you own some other 2.4 GHz wireless controller. Talking about the connectivity cons of the controller, there are some severe random connectivity issues with this controller, in which the controller keeps disconnecting and reconnecting with its receiver, no matter how close you are sitting to it. It's not a distance issue but a random bug in the controller. Several users have experienced and verified this issue. However, I haven't heard from a single desktop user about this issue. Most of laptop users, including me, have experienced this issue. If you are experiencing this issue, then just turn off the controller, unplug and replug its receiver and turn on the controller. This method will fix the issue for one gaming session. Now let's talk about the warranty and the customer care service for this controller. As any other computer gadget, it comes with a 1-year warranty. You have to register your controller on the Claw website for the warranty. The customer care support will contact you on WhatsApp after you register your product on their website. You can contact directly with customer care on WhatsApp. Now the final question arises, is this controller worth it? Well, a kind of. On one hand, it has awesome looks, a great battery life, wireless connectivity and a great customer care support. But on the other hand, it has poor build quality. If you ask me, I would suggest you to go with the wired version or look into some other options available in the same budget range. There is a similar offering of this controller but from Red Gear. You may ask, so what's the difference between these? The answer is nothing. None of these companies manufacture these products themselves. These are some generic Chinese devices which are being rebranded on these companies' names. So, would you buy this controller? Be sure to let me know in the comment section. Also, don't forget to leave a like if you find this video helpful and subscribe for more future videos like this. That's all, I will catch you guys here in the next episode of Gaming Discussions. Thanks for watching. I'm signing off.